Hello and welcome, it's Jellycube. I'm here in Queensland, Australia. I had this idea in my head today to use that lovely sort of milky buttermilk colour and some metallics, some kind of autumny colour metallics. But it kind of went astray, which you will see. But I did kind of redeem myself in the end, but some people will probably, really love what I created the first time, except I didn't. So it was a bit of, trial and error on this one, experimenting with colours and an idea I had in my head. Didn't quite turn out, but, you just go with the flow. Remember, your art, your rules, your way. So that's what was going on here. I give that buttermilk colour a coat on this 50 by 55 centimetre canvas, and then I decided that I didn't want it just a plain background, so I squirted on some of my champagne gold, which is 50% metallic gold, 50% silver, makes a lovely champagne gold. So I thought, I'll just put this on here and have a little bit of a mottled background for what I'm about to do, and see how it goes. So then removing it to one side, which I've already set down, my bubble wrap, big bubble wrap dip I'm going to do. So I got some bubble wrap, as you see there, and some masking tape. And I did tape my bubble wrap down, because when you lift your canvas off that bubble wrap, it can, lift the bubble wrap as well. So there you go. It was all the materials you will need to do this. It's actually, I'm going to call it a double bubble. It's a double bubble wrap dip. Try saying that when you've had a few. What I'm pointing to there is I'd put the canvas on there and just marked off the corners, so I don't put paint where I don't need it. So now I am going to just layer my lovely metallic colours.
Just tell me and be honest. Tell me, did you know that you would be leaving me just like the winter snow? Tell me and be honest. Tell me try my best to move on, to let go. They say time is a healer, just you wait and see. The problem is for me, I need an eternity. So tell me and be honest, tell me did you know that you would be leaving me just like the winter snow? Tell me and be honest, tell me should I know that you'd be leaving me so painfully quiet and slow? I try my best to move on, letting.
So after I've layered all those colours in my head, I thought that I'd kind of get that sort of scalloped effect on my canvas once I'd pushed it down on that bubble wrap. The bubble wrap always does seem to give it a nice textured effect, you know, in the finished work. So that's why I love bubble wrap dips. I absolutely love them. And they're great for beginners. They're great to do if you've got your children, your grandchildren. You know, they do this kind of art in schools, have done for years. Even my son 40 years ago was doing this. So it's very easy and it can really turn out stunning. But if you haven't got your paints quite thick enough, it can also turn out very messy. So I'm really hoping for the best at this stage. So let's see how we go when I come to lift the canvas. Rightio, here goes. No, well, yeah, kind of. It's a bit like hit and miss, isn't it? I'm not really happy with it, so I think, oh, that could have been better. I certainly can make something of that, so I do try and do a few balloon kisses on it and sort of try and jazz it up, but yeah, I'm not sure. What would you guys do? Would you sort of scrape it, or what would you do? Give me your answer, what you would have done at this point in time. But I'm going to push on with this so you see what I get next. Not happy, Jen, so I'm going to add some bright colours. I'm going to push on with this and really try and salvage that canvas. I don't want to just give up there. So, I mean, I could have scraped that because there wasn't too much on that canvas and started something completely different. But I'm going to push on with the brighter colours and it's going to really lift this. Fingers crossed, let's see how we go. So I'm putting that really bright, I'm not sure, I think it's called wicker yellow, I'm not sure. And then this is a nice bright red.
Leaving me just like the winter snow. Tell me and be honest. Tell me should I've known that you'd be leaving me so painfully quiet and slow. I try my best to move on, to let go.
I've also put a bit of gold metallic on previously, and now this is the turquoise. So I'm really, fingers crossed that this is really going to work. Remember, you just keep pushing on and Don't stress out too much about it. Yes, paint can be expensive, but it has a lot of pouring medium, which if you make my pouring medium, works out very cost effective and makes your paint go a long way. So I'm going to put some black on it at this point, because I find that the black always does make the other colours pop. And switcheroo it over and double bubble wrap dip it. So again, I'll press all that out just evenly with your hand, and we'll see what we get. Here we go. Well, it doesn't look too good either on there. That looks a lot better. That definitely is a lot better, but you can see it's still got some very muted areas in there. But you can definitely work with this. You can just add a few balloon kisses, or you can leave it as it is. But it was better. But the only thing I can think of why it turned out so muted was my paints weren't thick enough. I do find you have to sort of have a really quite creamy consistency with this bubble wrap dipping. Otherwise, as you see, it can go quite muted, and you definitely don't have to do balloon kisses, but of course I just love doing them. So it's sort of okay, but you know, it definitely could have been better. So back to the drawing board, jelly, and let's see what I do tomorrow. Thanks for joining me, people, and I'll be back.
To